Hey everybody, this is Julian. Call me Wise513. That's pen name, YouTube name, all that. But another vlog. Been a while. You know, to the people who are watching Gruffworld, the very few, hopefully more. I hope you enjoy it. You know, thank you for your support. As you see, I'm just sitting around here doing nothing, so I feel like writing another one. Doing another vlog. But watching Wichita State and Creighton. I love college basketball, March Madness. Yep. But it ain't about that. It's about Gruffworld. I just want to show you my comic, page to page, instead of slideshow. Because I printed these up a few years ago for a comic book art show, and I was able to get some people to follow it on Facebook, Gruffworld page on Facebook. I got a website, but I need to maintenance that, so it's not really available right now. But this is my comic right here. Let me get a better view of this. I need an art table. That's what I need, an art desk. Yeah. This is the first page of the first issue, Gruffworld, right here. Colored through, I use Jazz Paint Shop Pro. Best program I got. I have Coral Graphics, which is actually pretty good thing to use, but for some reason the Coral doesn't work. It's an old model, old version of it, so it doesn't work on the computer I have now. It worked on the old computer, but the computer I have now, no, it doesn't. But page 1, page 2, right here, 3. Right there. I did these about 10 years ago. My art is a lot better now than it was back then. Like Gruff, you look at Gruff, my shadow. If you look at Gruff, his antlers are longer from when I first was drawing him in this comic to now where his antlers are shorter. Right there. I'm saying, the poses were kind of bland, wasn't really doing nothing special about it. Simple. I was still, getting the hang of body motions, which I used to use a lot of comic books as references to get that so I could draw better. Especially like during fighting scenes. Oh yeah, Chloe the Fairy. Huh. Yeah, the only time you ever see her so far, she'll be back later on, Not just, I haven't even figured out where that's gonna go yet. But again, the Cyclops, Harvick, that's from a little side, I call it Gruffworld Plus now, but little side stories that don't go along with the Gruffworld storyline all the way. But it's still in the canon of Gruffworld. Goldwing, rest in peace, Goldwing. He was always one of my favorite guys to draw. Yeah, he's always one of my favorite. I really liked him. More here. That's the Gruffworld Plus story. That's not even posting on YouTube. That's posting on my Facebook only. But let's meet Scooter. Scooter, they, sworn enemies. That was Scooter, Gruff's first enemy. The first real, if you want to say bad guy, he actually meets on his quest is Scooter. Which is like he at this point they just met, but he ends up hating Scooter. But then, well, you'll see how it goes with their relationship. Scooter's one of the main characters in Gruffworld. I actually drew Scooter before I drew Gruff, which Scooter is actually based on a cat that we used to have when I was a kid. He's like the family cat. Really, technically belonged to my sister. She's the one who fed him and took care of him. But it's a family cat. The only pet we had. I wanted a dog, but my dad didn't want a dog. Huh? Yeah. Rule 34. Yeah. More. This is when they start hating each other, Scooter and Gruff. Struck to kiss the unholy one. Which I need to do more with this guy. He's fucking awesome. Pardon my language. Yeah. True. See, if you can tell the difference, because I drew this comic so long ago, damn, might stay on my nerves. Since I drew this comic a long time ago, like 10 years ago, originally, when I first started, as I progressed with the story and, gotten older, I noticed I was starting to get a lot of contradictions in my comics, so I started to incorporate more pages into it, which, if you can tell, the artwork, how I evolved from this to this, like there, as you see, then, now, well, let's get back to it. Tell you more what these characters are, but you need to read the comic to find out. Yep, there goes Scooter again. Scooter. Gruff and Scooter, they hate each other. Yes, they do. Born enemies. Can't stand each other. Some more of my work right there. Here's another one. Like, I added this in because to tie up the contradiction. There goes Mimi. Every story of a hero needs some love interest just to make it more interesting. The old classic Superman, Lois Lane technique. Yep. Mimi. Gruff loves Mimi. Yes, he does. He loves Mimi. He hasn't met Mimi yet at this point, but this is just a type of contradiction. This is actually the lead up to basically the build up, the climax episode, build up, whatever, to like something big's about to go down. This is the build up for it. Yep. Harmonious Jazz. Yep, that's Harmonious Jazz. He's basically the main villain in the first story arc, because this book right here is the first story arc of my comic. And she finally feeds Gruff's all fucked up. I'm like, oh my god, 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 oh my god. Yep. More stuff, maybe. Yep. He meets Marvin. Yeah, he doesn't really technically like Marvin. Now, Gruff doesn't really like anybody for real. He just doesn't like people. His own little issues when he was a kid. He's a kid right here, but when he was, before his mission started, when he was little, But here you go. There you go. More Rule 34. Us, I was younger back in the day. My mind was a little bit more immature. Started this comic when I was 20 years old. Well, 21. I started the comic at 21. But I'm 32 now. But I've been drawing Gruff since I was 10. Yeah. I was 10. There's more. Listen, I was trying to experiment more with my paint shop because I basically self-taught myself how to use it. Nobody really showed me how. So this is me first experimenting with, gradients and patterns and size variations, and angles. There's more. Scooter, his little girlfriend. That's Scooter's little, girlfriend right there. Like, you don't really see her like that. She'll make, small, tiny cameos in the Gruffworld series, but, she's not a pivotal character. Basically, if I would make a switch, I would am making a Scooter comic. Like, she would be one of the main characters in Scooter's, adventures, but not in the canon Gruff world. Which in a way, Scooter would be canon Gruff world too, because all this takes place on one world. So and I like canon a lot, like doing that, crossovers and spin-offs. I like that. Yep, there goes more. Yep, Harmonious Jazz. Oh, look at that big ass bitch. Oh, she big. That's a huge bitch. Woo! Yep. Scooter plays basketball. He gets a little trick. He can make a ball of fire and bounce it. I call it the juke attack. Like Scooter, yeah, he can fight. That's fire. Which I'll tell you the reason and the later why Scooter has a fire technique. Which in my world, this is like a rare thing that somebody can do to create and manipulate fire. Yeah, that's Gruffworld, the world of Gruffworld. You cannot create elements unless you're a mancer, some type of mancer, geomancer, pyromancer, and there's no really that many mancers in the world. But there are. But when you can find one, it's a treat. Yeah, more shit. Right here, almost. He loves his music. Almost like a Prince, Jimi Hendrix, Frank Sinatra, Elvis Presley type, all tied into one. Yep. Here goes Marvin again. Here comes Marvin to save the day. Gruff's not strong enough yet to face somebody as strong as Harmonious Jazz. By now, if Gruff would fight Harmonious Jazz now, as he is now, compared to back when he first met him, Gruff would destroy Harmonious Jazz. But Gruff is still young. Still young, still growing. Like, it's really getting on my nerves. Move in here. I don't feel like filming this again. That's it. Oh, shit. No. Oh, well. I just messed up something I set up walking in here, but I'll fix it. Yep, but there goes more. Yep, that. What used to say? Yay! Ha, 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 we're free. Yeah. Well, yeah, it goes on and on. Gruff sleeps in the cave now. No. Marvin doesn't want nothing to do. Marvin doesn't want Gruff anywhere near his precious granddaughter. Oh, no way, you little boys. You little boys are young, dumb, and full of cum. All y'all think of was your dicks. You just think with your dicks. Yes. So he doesn't want him. He doesn't want him around his granddaughter. More and more and more. I've been filming this for almost 15 minutes. Well, that's it right here. More debut Baron Von Goat. Right here. Baron Von Goat. This guy. Right here. I don't know if you take him seriously or not, but you should. You really should. Gruff's arch nemesis. And that's it. Gruffworld. Now I got covers for this too. But they got I had a little accident with this when I was shipping it back home, and the covers got messed up. But I have them all saved on a computer, so I can just make new covers. It's really no big deal. But that's it for, I guess this is vlog number 3. I'm going to get rid of vlog number 2. Vlog number 2 is all messed up. For some reason the sound went out halfway through it. It was garbage anyway. So, make sure y'all watch Gruffworld on YouTube. Catch it on Facebook. If I get enough people to actually watch this, I am going to import this all to my episodes to my website, and you will only be able to watch them on my website. But until then, I'll put it on YouTube, Facebook. Check it out. Like it if you do. If you don't like it, you can say you don't like it. Share it if you want. It's protected, so don't bite it. Don't bite my shit. And it's 5 on 3. Julian Hicks. I'm out.